Were you on from the very beginning on Mind Game?
Well, that came from you were on Medium first.
Yeah, it's like
I was
so
on
on
Medium
from the
first.
beginning.
So you're working
right?
with Shane, the part that never got released.
What's the part that never got released?
It got lost in the mail.
What?
Smell the glove.
Yeah, like some footage popped up in What Do You Believe In?
What Do You Believe In, huh? That's
Yeah.
where it showed up?
Wait, footage from Smell the Glove ended up in What Do You Believe In?
Yeah, like Topsail, this like curved drop rail and like 3 off the last flat.
Wasn't that
before
like
they came.
completely different?
Yeah,
Like,
that.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I'm
that
like
like
riding
years later, though?
oxygen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 years later.
oh shit, I never knew that. Wait, so what happened with the transition from Medium to Mind Game?
Dude, I
Yeah.
feel like I have this like responsibility, like tell all these stories, because like there's like stories behind all this stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like I was writing for Medium, and that was like Tribe Distribution. It was like Medium, Senate, and all these companies. And Arlo and all his cats sold the company, like because they were like, Senate was big, so it was worth money. So they just like cashed in.
Yeah.
They were out. They sold Tribe Distribution, and at that time they were like, okay, they basically just bought it for Senate. This is when Senate was at like Pacific somewhere, and
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
they had accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got bought out, and then Medium was going. They just were gonna can it, but at that time they wanted to create like the super Senate team, because they probably sold it and like told these cats like, yo, we'll put together the best team, like we're the most powerful. So they like literally like handpicked like the best team out there, And like one day I got like this letter in the mail. It was like a black envelope. I open it and it's just like a plane ticket.
A black envelope?
Yeah, it's like
What?
a black envelope
James
with like
Bond shit.
a stick,
Yeah,
a
straight
Senate
up.
sticker on it or something like
Whoa,
that.
that's so sick.
And like, no, I don't think it had a Senate sticker on it. It was just a black envelope with a letter, and it was like, this is a plane ticket, like, and here's a hotel reservation. Like, we hope you can make it on the plane. So I was like,
Damn.
okay, for sure. So I just hopped on the plane. I was like,
What?
let's see what happens. I didn't really know what was going on.
Did you write for Senate at all or no?
And I wrote for Medium at the time.
So it's just okay.
Yeah, and like, I remember I like get to the hotel. I'm like checked in. They like got me my own room. I'm like,
Super exclusive.
yeah, like right out like LAX. Like they just balled out at the time. They were balling, so they like got me.
they sent you a ticket without even talking
Yeah,
to
just
you.
like
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
just like,
Here's a
yo,
hotel. Hope you can make it.
hope you can make it, kind of type thing. Come out,
Some balling,
we like
yeah.
talk to you. I was like, okay, so I
Yeah.
like go to the hotel. I'm like chilling. Like Arlo walks in the room. He's like, oh, this is what we're putting together the team. They like explained everything.
So
and
who was there? Who else showed up there?
who was it? I think it was like Feinberg was there, but everybody was in different hotels. They put people in like separate hotels.
Did you guys not know that you guys were doing this?
No,
You thought you were just
no
going
one
by
really
yourself
knew.
kind of thing?
No one
Like-
really knew what was going on.
This is super
The
exclusive,
mastermind.
by the
Yeah,
way.
this is like
this is a
that's
mastermind.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like these are
man.
the stories that like no one knows
Yeah,
about. You know what I
jeez.
mean?
Dude, you have so many of them. Yeah, I hope we dig into some
All right,
of
so
these.
continue.
But-
This is getting juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, like basically I just like, Arlo came in, and I think Shane was there too. Shane came in with Arlo, and I was like, yo, we're putting together like the super team, like blah, blah, blah. Like, we definitely want you to be a part of this. And I was just like, kind of like, I'm good, man. Like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I appreciate your hospitality and everything. Like, very grateful. And it's like, it's an honor. I mean, dude, this is Arlo Eisenberg. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I wasn't really feeling it. I was looking at Shane like, yo, like, what you got to say about this?
Yeah,
You know
what's
what I
up,
mean?
man?
Shane's just like, yo, we're done, man. Like, they cut us. Like, And I was just like, I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't the right move. So I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to step back. Like, and then,
Dang, that's especially back then to turn down Senate.
yeah, it was like,
That was like
So
my
that-
dream.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
would have skated for Senate back
Yeah,
then,
it
that
was
would have been
everybody.
so high.
Yeah.
and it was also like big corporations. So they're throwing some numbers out
Couple
there.
of
You're just
bucks.
like,
Oh,
you're just
yeah.
like, why am I saying no right
More
now?
flights, more hotels.
Yeah. It was like that.
You just felt like you weren't ready? Like
nah, dude. It's just like,
what would stop somebody from doing that? It seems like anybody would take that offer.
bigger pictures, man.
Okay, so you're already thinking ahead.
Already thinking ahead at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like, and also feeling, I'm like a really like if I don't feel something, I just don't like
Stick to your instincts.
it don't like intrigue me, I guess. And I just didn't feel it. Like it was like they like offered me something great, and I was just like, I don't feel it, man. I'm sorry. Like
That's real.
I could say yes and just like chill and go back home and just ball out, I guess. But
Yeah.
like I don't know. At that point, I was just like, I was like, it was a weird time for blading. This is like corporate blading shift where like Gap was in, Levi's was in.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is like prime time blading.
There was money to be had.
I think Ralph Lauren, I might have heard something about Bergeron skating for like Ralph Lauren or something like that, a polo. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone else turn it down?
No, dude, everybody else said, yeah. I felt like I was the only dumbass who said no. But like, anyways, like that's how my game was born.
So you
Just
like
that?
Me and Dustin.
Hmm.
And
it was
then,
just you and Dustin?
yeah.
Shane wasn't involved at all yet?
No, Shane.
You, Dustin,
Shane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the talks began.
So what, you left that meeting or whatever, and you were like...
Arlo left, I believe, and Shane stuck around. That's when like, yo, let's, like, what are we going to do here, man?
Yeah.
But it happened right there? Like the discussion of mind
Yeah,
game,
man,
right,
like
that
Arlo,
meeting?
I felt like, do you know how, dude, Arlo's looking you in the eye, and you're like,
No.
I'm sorry, man, no. Like, that's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, am I going to regret this move? Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like I said, like, if it don't feel like, feel right,
Yeah.
you got to like, you know, I don't know.
And that's how that mind game began. That conversation
pretty
was
much.
like right there.
Pretty much.
How'd you end up getting Aaron involved? So it's like you, Dustin, Shane,
John was the second edition.
John.
Yeah, me, DL, then Elliot,
Mm-hmm.
and then Shane brought in Omar, and then Aaron probably regretted saying yes to that Senate deal, and he was like, "Yo, let me on mind game or
Like
something like
everyone's
that."
leaving, all my homies are leaving.
Yeah. So like, and then Aaron was like right before Brain for Gone was coming out, like during we were filming.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was like a, you know, like the corporate Senate was kind of wishy-washy
Starting
or
to get less
something like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
But this is prime time Feinberg.
Yeah.
You know, that's when
Oh, yeah.
Feinberg had the torch, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. And then, yeah, Feinberg came on.
Did you guys know right away it was going to be a wheel company?
Yeah.
Or you just wanted something? You knew it was going to be a wheel company?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sick.
That's like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy.
Shane's like the mastermind, you
Shane
know?
the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane the
Coburn,
brain.
Coburn, like, he had visions,
Yeah.
you know? Which did a lot for rollerblading,
Totally.
you know? One of the greats behind the scenes, for sure.
Yeah,
Hands down.
yeah, definitely.
Hands down.
So what was that era like, skating for Mind Game during that time? Like, even before Brain for Gone kind of came out, like, because Brain for Gone kind of established, I think,
Yeah, like-
what Mind Game was. Like, it was the new Senate, I guess, right?
Like, did you know, like, to add to it, did you know when you were filming it that video was going to have the impact that it did? Because it's one of those
That's a great fucking question.
films,
Yeah.
right?
To have
Like-
that feeling during it.
Like, when
yeah.
you're doing it, like, you're like, yo, we're doing this. We're going to change
Yeah.
the game, dude. Like,
It's,
or no?
not really,
No,
man.
wow.
It's not
It was
about...
just another thing you were filming,
It's
like...
no, it like I feel like around that time period, there was like a click, like with me and Dustin. There's like a click, like Coupe de Tat, Brain Fear Gone. That's 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the same year.
Same year, both
I filmed
videos.
all that in 1 year.
Shit.
Yeah, 1
3
year.
sections.
That's a heavy hitting year.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So like that year was just like, it was something happened. I can't really explain it, but like you just like when you push yourself, like possibilities are endless, you know. And like when you really get into that mindset, like really want to go after something, like it'll happen for sure, you know. Like, but you have to like really dedicate like everything in your soul.
That's what you guys were doing for Brain for Gone?
Dude, you want to talk about like
Committed for sure.
yeah, like life doesn't exist.
Wait, so how did that
Yeah.
work with the filming of
It's
Coup
all
d'etat
this.
then?
Yeah.
Like this is life.
Yeah.
How did that work with the filming of Coup d'etat then? Because were you putting like blatantly putting more effort into Brain for Gone than Coup d'etat?
No, that was just like
Was it like leftover footage or something
well,
like that?
well, okay, so Brain Fear Gone was like skating with Dustin at that time period. Like there was something like that happened to where it was just like when we skated together, like it was just like like I said, anything was possible. Let's like together look at stuff differently and kind of just like if you're questioning it, go for it. Because we just want to see what's possible.
You guys are definitely pushing each other pretty hard back
Yeah,
then,
like
huh? Yeah.
like one of the probably like the greatest day for me in I wouldn't say greatest day for me in rollerblading, but street skating, like I'll never forget this day. Like still to this day, it like coupe de tat. I back Roy this like drop rail in a ditch, and
Yes.
Was it the one on the cover of?
I think
Was it a cover?
a cover, maybe a USD ad or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's
I
a
don't know.
massive-
It's like a
yeah,
massive
drop
Yeah, like a
rail.
30-foot
Yeah,
drop,
like-
like insane.
like that was like this is around the time when like
not possible at that time.
yeah, like drop
No one's
rails
doing
were
that.
like 10 stairs,
Yeah, yeah.
15 if you want to push
Yeah.
it, but like no one was doing like
Yeah, I know.
you got to commit, you got to go.
Yeah.
If you panic, ouch.
Yeah.
But
At that time, you were definitely like head and shoulders above with that kind of size
yeah,
and
stunts and
intensity.
shit.
Type
yeah,
stuff.
it's just like stunt searching,
Yeah.
you know. But that and Dustin's 5 is the same session.
Same day, same
Same
session,
session.
straight up.
Same
Is that the same
session?
ditch? No, it's not the same
Yep.
ditch. Is it?
Yep.
Oh shit!
It's like down the
The
ditch.
5 from
off the bridge.
No.
Down
Oh,
flat.
shit.
So like basically it was just like went out filming. It was me, Elliot, and Dustin, and like we were driving around, and like I remember we're like let's just go check out the LA ditch. So we go to the LA ditch, and like we're just chilling. Like we're at the bottom of the ditch. We're like smoking a spliff and
Yeah.
just like chilling. I look over. I'm like I think I'll try this, you know. And I was like, I like go up to the top. I'm like walking up this. I'm like, damn, this thing's kind of big. And I like look up top, and there's just like rocks, no run up. And I'm like, oh damn, right. And like as I'm turning around, I look over, and there's just a board right there. I'm like, just that's the sign.
Serendipitous.
That's the sign. So I put the board down, and it's just like, all right. I was like, y'all ready? Like,
Just gonna throw
okay,
it.
I'm just gonna go. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I just it's first try, one and
That was
done.
it. Just did it. And that
One
was
and
it.
done. Get to the bomb. Like,
One
all right,
and
D,
done.
you're up, boy. What you got?
That's-
Did he
And
know
D-
he was gonna do that?
Huh?
Did he know he was gonna do
Yeah,
that?
because like we walked across the bridge, right? And I think it's so long ago, you know,
Yeah.
it's hard to remember. But I remember we were looking at the bridge, getting like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, you could like drop in this and then, do that. And Dustin's like, oh yeah, okay. And I was like, and that's when it's like, let's walk down to this ditch rail. So like we walked down the ditch rail. I banged it out real quick.
Yeah.
On our way back to the car, Dustin's like, hold up, I'm just gonna take care of this real quick.
Just like that?
One and done.
Fuck, that's
One
crazy.
and
that-
done?
One and done.
That's
he,
crazy.
He didn't even want. He just like
Both
when
those tricks, one and done.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that, by the way, that 540 is the most beautiful rollerblading trick I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life,
It's
man.
up
Hands
there,
down.
yeah.
Like-
and you were there, dude. To be
Dude,
there,
like I
must
saw
have
it with my own eyes, man.
Yeah.
I filmed it all like with the GL up top.
Yeah,
been-
yeah.
Damn. Oh, you
The
you
fish
filmed
eye.
up top angle?
But the
Yeah.
the angle from the top, in the wide shot, that you're not there filming though. Did he just do it once to drop in to test it or something? Is that
Yeah,
what it was?
yeah. Like
Okay.
it was like a test.
Yeah, because you're not there filming
Well,
the long shot.
it was like, if you look at it, he's like hanging on to it. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Because there's like steps. So I think he like went one below and then he just like sent it. And then the 5 was just boom.
Yeah. That's
It's so
fucking
sick.
insane. The thing, yeah, you're right though. That is like one of the best tricks ever done on skates. If
Yeah.
not probably the best, the most memorable
Like
trick.
you want to talk about perfect?
perfect.
He cleared up at like 15 feet.
just rinsed, like completely picture perfect.
So
Yeah.
that's
man.
insane that same day. Like, and those are two tricks that, like, if you ask anybody else, they'd be like, you would picture like this crazy day that built up like all week. You're like, I'm gonna do this trick, I'm gonna do that, and they were both kind of just like nonchalant in your eyes, I guess, right? Like, that's my alarm to reset the cameras. But like you said, like you just one and done the Royale. Then
Yeah,
Dustin
yeah.
didn't even plan on doing that. Just walking back to the car.
No, I think he planned it.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, because we saw it on the way to the drop rail. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying
Yeah.
like,
But
it
it's
was
like
that day.
It's probably brewing in there.
You know, it's one of those things where it's just like, when you're skating and the homies like get you fired up, dude. Like anything's
Yeah.
possible, man.